Hello icicles, welcome back to my channel. So my driver's test is coming up. I will not tell you guys what day it is because I just don't want the extra pressure. None of my family members know which actual day it is. Some people, actually I'm lying, maybe like a couple people know, but a majority of them do not know what day it is, so nobody knows when I'm going to take my test. I just don't want the extra pressure, you know. I never told you guys that I already took my test, but I took my test one time already and I failed. But hopefully the mistakes that I had last time I won't have this time. I'm a lot more confident of a driver this time, so maybe last time it was more of the timidness that made me fail. But pray for me, you guys. I think this is the time. The second time is a charm. Let's not go for a third. So I have my mommy here with me. Hi. I'm using my Grammy's car. You know it's your grandma's car when she has the cross and all that stuff in the car. But yes, we're just borrowing her car because y'all know if you have to pay for the car and the test, it's more expensive than just paying for the test. So we're borrowing my grandma's car and I'm just getting comfortable with it right now, driving around my neighborhood to just make sure that when I go take my test on the day that I'm supposed to go take my test, that I'm not like now trying to figure out how the car works or how to park with it or how, you know. So that's what we'll be doing today, and then we're going home after. We're not going to be out here all day. We'll probably be out here for like another 30 minutes, an hour, so much, and then we're gonna head home. So let's get to practicing, you guys. Oh, and for my people who failed their test the first time, yes, I failed my test the first time, so you're not alone. It was tragic for me too. Like, I cried and everything. I was so upset. My sister and I took the test at the same time and she passed, so you can imagine how much worse I felt. But you know, I hope that me going to do it again does inspire some of you who decided to quit after the first time to just practice a little bit more and get back into it. I also might just like include a couple of other tips that they were looking for when I took it the first time for people who haven't taken it ever. And you know, we'll just get in some practice together. So yeah, let's go. Alright y'all, so I watched the video and they said one of the first things that they look for is like to make sure that you check your mirrors, and they said that even if the mirrors are perfectly fine the way they are, to kind of just make it look like you're making sure the mirrors are perfect. So you know, you could just like touch it a little bit and be like, okay, good. And then if you guys have the little button thingy on the side, you know, to move the mirror, just move it up a little bit, move it in and up and down a little bit. That's perfect for me, I could see. And then, you know, I don't know how to work this one, but I don't think that she'll make me fix, she or he might make me fix that if I've already fixed them too. So I kind of like already looked, I made it look like I looked. And then, you know, you start the car and your seatbelt, I guess you have to have it over you. And then I guess you wait for them to tell you to drive. So you know, you put your foot on the brake and you look, you make sure nothing is coming. Something is coming right now, so I'm not gonna pull out yet, but you know, they check for you to signal, so I'm gonna signal that I'm gonna be coming out, and then I'm gonna change into drive. I'm gonna turn the wheel all the way, and then when I see it's clear to go, I'm gonna go. And then you make sure you double check like as you're coming out, so that you can make sure you don't hit nobody or nobody don't hit you. And then we're at a stop sign, so you know, at the stop signs they want you to stop like where you could still see that white line on the floor, and at an all-way you stop real quick and then you keep it pushing because there's other people trying to go most of the time. So it's like you guys take turns kind of thing. One of the biggest problems that I had on my test was I was driving too slow, but that was basically because like I wasn't driving a lot when I took my test, so it was basically still me trying to get used to driving. So try to maintain your 20, 25. Don't try to go high, and if you can fail if you drive too slow. I read a lot of places that you can't fail if you drive slow, but you can fail if you drive fast. That is false, you guys, because I failed for driving slow. So, oh yeah, I forgot on the turns to make sure you signal. I'm at a stop sign. I always stop. Mom, which way to go?
Your choice.
Nope.
So go left.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Sorry. We're gonna go right. They said to make sure when you turn, to make sure you turn as close to the curb as possible, because that just makes sure that you stay in your lane and you don't like turn and then have to bring yourself back over to your lane. Especially if there's another car there, you won't have enough space to turn. So that's another tip. And then it's another always stop, so we're gonna stop before the white line. Well, I couldn't see it, but I got a little close. And then because I got here first, I'm just gonna go. I don't want to go where there's too much like traffic and stuff, because I still have to practice parking. So I'm probably going to make a turn here. Right or left, Mom?
You can park on the street.
Oh, so keep going straight?
This block was fine.
Well, after we pass the block?
Plenty opportunity.
Here, turn, go straight or turn.
Make the right. Wait.
No, it's my time to go.
No, it's not.
It was, but the person went, Mom. The person that was there before me went already. Make a right. Stop. Got here. Go ahead and make my turn. Make sure I turn close to the curb. And yeah, keep going straight. I'm trying to find a park. Or should I do the 3-point? Since I parked twice. Okay, so I'll do a 3-point turn. I'll go up a little bit. So you pull up beside the car that they tell you to pull up beside. And you stop. You make sure there's no traffic. It's important to do the checks and make sure you have your indicator on that you're gonna do your turn, and you're gonna turn the wheel all the way. It's important to just keep checking, but not too much, because that was my issue. I kept checking, but I was checking too much, so it looked like I was uncertain instead of that I was being safe. So you know, you just have to do the right amount, I guess. So there's still traffic coming, so I'm just gonna be patient, because if I pull out and something hits me, then it's gonna be bye-bye car. Hey you guys, I'm home now. Honestly, I just really needed to make a video for you guys today, because I did not want to miss another day. I really almost canceled Vlogmas. Like, I really was like, I missed 2 days. Like, that was really against what I had planned. Like, I really wanted to be able to do the 25 days consistently, but you know, sometimes things happen that we don't really have so much control over. All we can really control is like how we deal with it and how we move forward. And I feel like if I had said to cancel Vlogmas because I missed 2 episodes, then you guys would hate me a lot more for canceling Vlogmas than you would for those 2 videos that I missed. So Vlogmas is not canceled. So what happened is, that first day that I missed, I had a video planned for you guys. I'm still gonna do that video, so I'm not gonna tell you what the video was, but I ended up not doing it because my brother wasn't cooperating and he didn't come home a reasonable time, so it didn't make sense to do the video, because then it would count as the next day's video anyways. So I didn't end up doing that video. And then the next day, which was yesterday, I had to go to my little sister's birthday party celebration kind of thingy. So I didn't really have time to film, and I didn't have time to edit. And like I just kept thinking all of this could have been avoided if I had like gotten some of these things together ahead of time. But again, you guys know I go to school and I keep looking at the screen because my phone is doing bull. Like I just don't know how to fix it at this point. Like every time I delete something, it's still saying that the storage is full. It's still saying that I cannot record anything. So at this point, I have no choice but to get a freaking camera some way, somehow, because this phone business is not working. I need a new phone. My phone is cracked. There's a lot going on, you guys. So we went to the city yesterday for her birthday. My little sister, you know, does makeup. So she did the little sister that I'm talking about isn't my really little sister. That's really my sister's best friend. So she was doing her makeup, so we had to leave the house earlier. So the time that I thought that I would have had to at least film and then I could edit while we were over there just didn't happen. So I was just like, they're not gonna get a video, and it just broke my heart all over again because I was just like, you know, it's just frustrating when you give yourself certain like standards and you can't meet those standards. It gets on my nerves when I do that for myself. So there was that. And then we really had a great night. It was like we went to an escape room in the city, and we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and then we went back to her godfather's house. It was beautiful. If you guys have me on Instagram, you would have seen that, like the mimosas and like the jars that they had and all the other stuff. So yes, it was really fun. And I added a new member to the family. His name is Dada Dairy. I'm gonna show you him. This is Dada Dairy. Now you guys, I was just walking down the street in the city yesterday, and there were these people that were cutting like Christmas trees and stuff, and then like they had these by the Christmas tree. I know one of the like things is broken, but you know, they had these by the Christmas trees, and I was gonna get a little Christmas tree because I was just feeling like spontaneous, and I thought like I would bring it home and my mom would be excited about it. So I was gonna get the tree, and then I saw this and I was like, this would be way more fun to bring home. So I bought Dada Dairy from these people who were sitting in the cold on the street, and he smells like Christmas, and he made me very happy, and it made the people that I bought it from very happy too. So, you know, I won't tell you how much I paid for it because you guys might not be happy with me, but he's cute. See, he's like, he has eyes and nose and legs. This is Dada Dairy. My mom said I brought home another child. I don't know. It was just something spontaneous I felt like doing, you know? And that pretty much sums up what happened. We did not win the escape room, but everything else was really cute. Like we listened to music and just like kind of like chilled for the rest of the time. It was cool. But yes, my semester is wrapping up really soon. I have about 4 days left, and then I will be off finally, and I will be able to try my best to be as consistent as possible. I see that you guys really love the live thing, and I know a lot of you missed it because I went live really late. So I definitely will go live again, maybe a couple more times during Vlogmas for you guys, because it was such a hit and you guys enjoyed it so much. So, you know, Vlogmas is about giving and gifts, so that will be my gift to y'all. But I will do like more planned lives. Like we'll actually be doing something instead of me just like sitting there and like waiting for you guys to ask me stuff. But then again, I think maybe next time I might just do another Q&A kind of live thing, because a lot of you, like I said, weren't awake, so it might be a lot more conversation. So I might do it one more time. But otherwise, it was just a lot that was going on these past 2 days, and like I said, I was about to cancel Vlogmas, but your girl is not a quitter, so I'm going to see the rest of Vlogmas through. So just fingers crossed, right? Pray for me, pray for my strength, pray for me on my test, you guys, and let's finish the rest of Vlogmas. Later!